For a long time, I haven't honored my own self, my own self-worth, my own ability to see myself, trust myself, know myself, love myself, all of those things. And the more I became intentional about doing those things, the more I started seeing or reflecting and receiving other people who not only I saw, but could see me. And it's when I decided to be my full authentic self and lead with my soul, not with what has happened to me, not with what I was taught, but leading with my soul. It's not always going to be perfect. It's not always going to be perfect because there's a lot of, well, this goes against what I've been taught, what I've been programmed to do, say, believe, behave, all of the things. But something about listening to your discernment, listening to that very small, still voice that is your soul, that is a part of God within you, it just does something different. It brings the right kind of joy. It brings the right kind of love. It brings the right kind of peace. It brings the right kind of calm. It brings the right kind of communication. I was going to say communion and community. The funny part is when you start doing that and you start actually living from the authenticity of the divinity within you, right? That divine version of you, the version of you that God intended. Girl, people get mad. Like, people get tight. They get like those real lower emotions start to come out. It's still an emotion. They're still entitled to feel it, but they have to do the work to investigate why. And instead of them doing the work to investigate why, they put it on you and say, well, it's your fault that I can't live the life that you're living. It's your fault that I can't be creative and step fully into that. It's your fault. So now your version of success becomes their downfall. But I wasn't making this about you. Like, it's so crazy. And I think it there's something there where it's like, oh, I can see you do it from afar, right? But like, I think with some people, it's okay for me to see you do it from afar. But when I see you up close and personal and see you prevailing and see you staying strong and seeing you moving forward and seeing you speak out and seeing you do all these courageous and brave things that I want to do but somehow can't do, or keep doing it in a way that is harmful to myself and other people, I don't want you to do it no more. So I'm going to find a way to make you stop doing it. But God. I'm learning so much in this season. Like, I'm looking at myself, even recording this, and I don't recognize myself, not recognize myself to be something bad, but I recognize the shift and the change. I had some really amazing conversations with some friends this week, this morning and yesterday, and there's something about the soul recognizing the soul. Like, there's something about just being in spaces with people where you don't have to beg to be seen. And once I stopped begging myself to try and be seen, those connections where I don't have to beg to be seen are refueled. And once those connections are refueled, the both of us are refueled. The energy shifting is higher, it's different. It exposes deeper what's a part of God's plan, and it's affirmed without looking for the affirmation. Those are the spaces I want to continue to stay in. Those are the people and the energies and the souls that allow me to be my Gemini, butterfly, chatty, social butterfly self, like without apology. I want to continue to move in a way that honors who God made me, not who the world wants me to be. And that's the deeper part of discovering